Do you know what realization I had the other day? As you guys are talking about movies.
Yeah.
So I haven't been watching movies recently. I've gone back to watching anime now.
What?
I know. I finished my seasonal video, and I'm just like, I feel like continuing some of these shows out of my own volition. Right?
What did you watch, Garnt?
Huh?
What did you watch?
I just had this realization the other day.
I like anime.
I actually like anime. Okay. And number two, so I finished watching some of these episodes, and I'm just like, I don't have anyone to talk to this about.
Oh, no.
Once again in my life.
I'm so sorry, God. I'm sorry.
I realized that everyone in my life around me doesn't watch anime anymore. And I'm just like, am I the last motherfucker who still watches anime around me?
I watch normie mainstream anime. I don't watch.
If it's not on Netflix, Connor doesn't touch it.
Listen, I'll watch it if it's off Netflix. I'll just begrudgingly do it. I'll be like, for fuck's sake.
Okay,
go on.
It was so weird because like when me and Sydney started our relationship, we'd like the start of our relationship was like we'd watch like a new show or something. Between us, like every time we had some free time. And now I'm just like, honey, you want to watch an anime? And she's like, no. Put on a shitty horror movie. That's what I want to watch. Let's put on 90 Day Fiancé. And I'm just like,
get that Japanese shit out of here.
Ew. And I'm just like, okay, so I started my YouTube journey having no friends around me who watch anime. And then I found
too many
friends who watch anime. And I'm just like, every time I hung out with friends, everyone around me watch anime. And then now I moved to Japan, started an anime podcast. I'm dating a girl who I'm going to get married to a girl who was a big weeb, an anime fan, and no one around me fucking watches anime. What the fuck is going on? I've literally looped back to where I started off at.
Those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it, right?
Yeah, it is
the cycle of a weeb.
It is so surreal now, though, that I know more people who've watched anime and who are like heavy anime fans, but are now just like more integrated into like the weeb culture or like the wider anime culture without actually watching anime. It's so weird.
You know that meme where it's like, the floor is, and it's like the meme. It's like the floor is watching anime. I'm like literally doing everything but watching anime. I've been reading like books recently.
I feel like...
Wait, what? You've been reading books?
Books with no pictures, no drawing. I won't talk about it because I haven't finished them. I'm
or it didn't happen.
I'm reading a few at the moment.
What kind? Like storybooks, information
like
books?
Fictional, non-fiction, autobiographies?
Give us a taste.
Non-fiction.
I'll
talk about it when I'm halfway through one that's really good right now.
Okay.
It's about Japan and it's really good. I'll talk about it when I'm done.
Wow. Something's like, okay.
But it's like literally the floor is anime and I'm like fucking jumping in the air.
Dude, what timeline are we?
I don't know, man. I'm reading.
Connor's reading a book. Chris Pratt is Garfield. I'm not watching anime.
I feel like we are in the Matrix right now. You know all the signs you look for to see if the world you're living in is fake. I feel like there's enough going on around me right now that I'm just like,
we're in the Matrix right now.
Okay,
all right, stop the simulation. I know this. Get me out.
Connor read a book. I'm going to kill myself because I'm in a simulation. I want to wake up. I watched, actually, I didn't tell you about this. I watched an anime on the plane back to the UK. Okay. I watched 8 episodes and I stopped. I was very angry.
Yeah.
I watched, what was it, 81, 87 was it
86.
86.
Literally every number. Bro, it was shit.
Was it?
It was bad.
You didn't like it?
I thought it was bad.
I've heard really good things about it.
Bro, it was...
Like literally everyone I know says it's amazing.
Bad about it? I like it.
What did you like about it?
I mean, I just like the concept. It's been so long since we've seen like... I feel like it's the closest we've had to like one of these mecha shows that I watched growing up, at least, where it was like two nations going against each other and then... There was some mystery going on, and you didn't know what...
Did you like the mystery? I was so bored by the mystery. I was like, okay, whatever. And then the whole time they were...
Don't look at me, I haven't seen
it. The whole time they were doing the whole thing of like, obviously racism is bad, right? I get it. But when they like spoon feed it to you, like, racism bad, huh?
Here comes the airplane.
Yeah, it's like, oh, racism, and it's like, all right, I get it, right? It's like such an unnuanced take about it that I was like, okay, all right, we get it.
Right? I get that.
Yeah, I was just I was so bored by it. I was like, I get it, right? I don't need you to tell me that this is the story, like this is, and I should feel sad.
So they were like over explaining it.
to me it felt.
No, I mean it was very much put in your face. I mean the entire thing was basically based around World War II.
But it was kind of like nudging, like, and it was the whole time watching it. I was just so bored, and I was like, and the whole mystery aspect to it, I was not enjoying it. So should we roughly explain what the plot of this show is first?
Sure.
So
what do you remember?
Okay, so
I'm very curious.
This has been a month. It's been 2 months since I watched this, and it was on a plane.
I love it when Connor tries to describe an anime.
Yeah.
There is a main MC who is everyone in this world, right, is in this beautiful, homogenous society. Everyone is the same, has the same hair color, and same. Everyone looks exactly
Everyone's
the same.
white.
It's Aryan, bro. They're all Aryan. That's literally what they're trying to do.
Just say that.
Okay, they're literally like
they're all white. Just say that.
All white.
But it's anime Aryans. They have green hair instead of
Okay, right.
And so they're in this world and everything's perfect. And they keep doing this fucking stupid thing where they're like, and it was just like. It was so obvious what they were trying to do, where it was just not having. I was just like, okay, we get it. They were like, every single day they'd be like, we have 0 casualties in this war. Isn't that amazing? 0 casualties. And the whole point of it is that they have these mechs that are fighting, and they're piloted by the other people who are not the perfect race,
right?
And they make them fight in the mechs, and they have peasants, God, and they have these mech like captains. These are the captains that talk to the peasants. God forbid they have to talk to them, right? Oh, somebody has to talk to them in this world. And our main protagonist, guess what? She's sympathetic to the peasants, as they say. I'm calling the peasants. I don't know what I forgot what they're called. Garnt the peasants. So I'm running with it now. Okay?
They're called the peasants now.
I don't actually think
peasants. That's canon now.
So obviously she's sympathetic, and she starts to become friends with them. And turns out these other race of people. They're just normal human beings. Who'd have thought, know? And it's like, all right, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It does sound pretty dumbed down.
So like, it's like if you, I don't know, like a Disney movie take on it,
Yeah.
It was just so, it was like Dr. Seuss, like Cat in the Hat level of talking about.
Right.
I was just like, oh, we get it. Come on. We're in 21st century now. We can have more nuanced takes about this.
I'll tell you like a perfect analogy, which I think you'll understand, Joey.
Okay.
It feels like a Genorobuchi show without being written by Genorobuchi. So
yeah, okay.
Explain that to me.
I get exactly what you mean by that.
You get it now. You get it. Okay,
I get it.
Now explain that to me.
Okay, so Genorobuchi's the guy who wrote Psycho-Pass, who wrote Madoka Magica, and
Sayonara.
Well, Psycho-Pass I thought was amazing and like a really good take on the whole societal aspect of that. But like this just felt like.
Yes, but that's what he means.
Yeah,
it's like a show that's written by Genorobuchi, but not
worse.
Yeah, but like not as nuanced.
Do you think it's bad? Do you think my opinions on this are valid?
I mean, I think
yeah,
you actually have a correct opinion where it's like very spoon-fed into you like racism is bad, and that's never why I kind of liked it. I kind of like more. I kind of more gravitated towards like the mystery aspect of just like because one big thing you missed is they're at war. So this nation is at war with another nation. Right,
I could figure out roughly what was going on.
Yeah.
Like,
and the other nation has robots that are completely autonomous. Like they have they have a technology that is way more advanced, and they have AI robots that they're fighting against. Except the nation that we're following has human robots. Right. So. Apparently, the nation is like, I can't remember the exact details because I'm not up to date, but apparently the nation has a time limit, right? And after this time limit is over, then the robots are going to shut down because there's no one actually telling these robots to fight.
I don't know if they heard about Y2K. Probably won't happen.
Yeah, but like I was more like what drew me into this was more the mystery aspect and more like the character dynamics between the main girl and the group itself.
I agree, but at times the character dynamics did feel real predictable and stale for me.
Yeah,
and it was just kind of like I wanted to know more about the enemy and I want to learn more about the mystery, but everything else was such a slog to sit through that I was just like,
is it maybe because it's a concept that you've already seen in anime before? Like,
it could be that. Better? It could also just be like, I just didn't feel like, although the mystery aspect was quite good, all the other aspects didn't really entice me personally. And also I was on a plane, so it was the choice of like, I can try and get some sleep here, or I can continue watching the show. And it was really struggling. Every episode I kept going on. I kept thinking, it's really going.
It's not a good sign when you have to choose between watching the next episode and sleep.
Literally nothing, right? Like I really wanted it to pick up the pace. Like it was really like taking its fucking time. And they really,
that's one thing I agree on. It does take its time.
They really like wanted to show that the main character was sympathetic, but like it was obvious she was sympathetic, and they just kept doing things to show that she was sympathetic over and over again. And I was just like, I get it.
Yeah,
we get it. We all know. We get it.
There's lots of sympathetic MCs out there.
And like, it was just so frustrating watching the show where they just had the same copy and paste like action where she would talk to someone. They'd be like, oh, don't talk to the peasants. And then she would be like, but I like them. And then she'd literally have this conversation with everyone. And yeah, okay, maybe that would happen in real life if the situation was real, but it was just so boring that they had to show it every goddamn time. We get it. It's not normal. That's
I also think it was bad timing that this came out after Attack on Titan, which is like, I think a way better way to show some of the themes that 86 was showing.
That's true. Right.
I think Attack on Titan was kind of like a masterclass in that sense.
It's like it took aspects of Attack on Titan and weirdly Code Geass in some sense with the whole Britannian and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And didn't really land it with any of them for me personally. Like I didn't feel like it nailed it. But it got a second season, so clearly it must have been doing well enough.
The second season is like the second half of the story, so it's kind of more like just a continuation.
And I've only just heard good things about it.
So we spoke about anime, okay? Okay, well, we can speak about more anime, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Do you think I've been watching anime?
No,
Joey watching anime?
Get out of here. I do want to watch. I do want to watch Platinum End though. I do want to watch.
Why?
Because it looks edgy. It looks fun.
Oh, it is edgy.
I've read it.
It looks dumb and fun.
I've heard this. I've heard the ending of that is like really bad though. In terms of like,
but it looks fun. It looks like it's shit. Like it looks like the high-rise invasion shit. Like it looks like it's bad, but also.
Is that what you look for nowadays?
You know, I'm trying not to be picky with anime because if I'm going to be picky, I'm going to be like Joey and I'm not going to watch anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because Joey's read all this shit. But I haven't read this. So I'm like, I need to just stop reading about stuff too much and just pick something and watch it.
Yeah.
But then I did that with 86 and I hated it. So I don't know.
That's a give and take.
Yeah,
right?
but that might happen with Platinum End.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then I feel like if I've at least done that, I can then at least, if I get to 8 episodes and I stop, I probably have more to say than if I watch 12 episodes and be like, eh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? True. I have more to think and I have more to say about it. And then I can go on our anime podcast and talk about it.
Why don't you watch like something like, I don't know, Komi-san?
Well, why don't we do a thing where
we all would enjoy Komi-san.
we do like
Komi-san, like Connor watching Komi-san.
I want to hear Connor talking about Komi-san.
We should do an anime review like once a month where we all have to watch one different anime and present it like a book club.
Oh, that's so much effort for
that is a lot of effort.
Joey's not going to do that.
Can I do like a manga review?
No. We got to watch an anime because we're an anime podcast. Man. We'll fucking talk about it.
I don't even think our viewers want that from us, honestly.
It's funny because people will have like 95% of viewers who I swear are like, I get bored when they talk about anime.
Yeah.
And there's 5% of viewers are like, I hate they don't talk about it.
Yeah.
I fucking hate them. They call themselves the anime podcast. I fucking joke.
I feel like our viewers have become like everyone around me, which is everyone was an ex-anime fan. They
were, yeah.
And now everyone just finds himself watching anything but anime.
Yeah.
It's so.
I have noticed that I think the episodes that we talk about anime, I think perform worse than the ones we talk about normal stuff. So people don't like it.
But it's weird because the clips perform better.
Yeah,
true. It's because
I don't let the fucking viewers decide what we talk about.
I talk about what I want to talk about, you know, and it's weird that it's weird that I mean it's not weird because people want us, I'm sure, to talk about certain shows and certain series because that's just going to perform better in a short lifespan. But as a whole, people just want to hear us talk shit and chat about what's been happening in their lives, which right now has been not so much because
this man's moving.